Hey, what's up, fellas? How you doing, man? Antonelli here.
Hey, what's going on, guys? How we doing? Matt Antonelli here. MLB has gone straight travel ball today with the announcement that doubleheaders will be 7 innings each starting August 1st. Let's look at a couple of tweets from my boy Jeff Passan, and then I'm going to give you my thoughts on this. I'd like your thoughts as well. I already know a decent amount of your thoughts because you guys have been already writing into me. But let's start off here with a tweet from Jeff Passan. He said Major League Baseball and the MLB Players Association have agreed to stage 7 inning doubleheaders starting August 1st. Sources familiar with the situation tell ESPN. With a number of doubleheaders expected to take place on account of rescheduled games due to current and potential coronavirus outbreaks, as well as weather-related postponements, shortening games to 7 innings was a compromise that came together quickly. The extra innings runner on second rule will still apply in doubleheader games, meaning teams in the 8th inning will automatically start with a runner on second base, sources tell ESPN. All right, so let's talk about my thoughts, and again, give me your thoughts in the comment section below. Like every change MLB has made this year, doesn't seem like fans like this one either. I don't think most people don't seem to like any of the changes that are going on. And it's understood. Baseball has been played a certain way for a long time, and rules typically don't get changed very much. And, well, it's 2020, and rules are getting changed all over the place. In my mind, this was inevitable. The season is so short. There's so many games crammed in with each other. And this is really all about the pitchers. It's just, you have to make sure that you're not putting too much of a load on pitchers. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, well, back in 1936, this guy threw 162 innings in a week and a half and his arm didn't fall off. And that's a valid point. He didn't throw that much, but pitchers used to throw a lot more. But that's not the way the game is played anymore. And so you have to make sure that you do, a good job protecting the pitchers, all right? We're having more and more games being canceled because of players or staff testing positive for COVID. Marlins, and now Phillies, unfortunately, because of this whole Marlins thing. There's going to be a lot of games that need to be made up in August. And so, we have to do a good job. I don't have to do anything, but Major League Baseball is trying to make sure that, they protect pitching staffs and don't overwork them. And for everyone that hates this, and listen, I'd rather 9-inning doubleheaders too. Like, I don't want 7-inning doubleheaders. I want 9-inning doubleheaders. I want as much baseball as possible. But for this season, anything goes. This is a crazy season, as we all know, right? It's 2020. If something's going to happen that's going to be crazy, it's going to happen this year. And I've accepted that when it comes to Major League Baseball. And I've accepted that when it comes to Antonelli baseball. And I've accepted that when it comes to just life in general. This is a messed up year, everybody. For example, this is like the 50th time something like this has happened to us this year. But last night, I had an Antonelli baseball game for our 17-year-old teams. All set up. It was a beautiful night. We just set the game up a couple days ago, okay? So it was kind of last minute. We have a tournament next week. We had a few days off, so we set up a game. We're on the field. It's a beautiful night in Massachusetts. It's been crazy this summer because it has felt like Florida in Massachusetts. Every day has been like, there's been like a heat index of over 100 degrees, which is not normal in this state. But not last night. Last night it was beautiful. And I get to the park, I check the weather, no rain in the forecast, a little bit of cloudy skies, but it's beautiful, okay? It's very comfortable. We start the game at 5:45 p.m. We're playing great. We're up 2-0. It's the 3rd inning. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, like this big black cloud appears. Out of nowhere. It was beautiful. Then a lightning bolt from hell strikes. And I'm like, WTF. I checked the weather. There was no rain in the forecast. Like, what is going on? And I'm like, well, maybe, I don't know, maybe there'll be no rain in that cloud right there that looks just extremely mean. But I was praying that there was no rain. All of a sudden, the the sky opens up. It pours for 10 minutes. I mean, it is pouring. The raindrops are the size of baseballs. So we all have to sprint to our cars. I just got a minor surgery on my, I don't know if I told you guys, I had to get that thing removed or whatever. I can't run. I get stitches in. I'm like hobbling in the rain. Lightning bolts striking all around me. I thought it was, that would have been a perfect wrap up to 2020 right there for me. The field turns into a lake. It pours for 10 minutes, turns the field into a lake, then the sun comes out. It was just an FU from 2020. Right? Game had to get canceled because, well, we can't play and swim at the same time. And so that was it. So I've come to accept these things in 2020. And as much as I don't want, I'd rather have 9-inning doubleheaders, we're going to have to get the games in. Teams are going to, like the Phillies, I just put a video together. The Phillies are going to have to play, they're going to have to play 57 games in when this is all said and done, 50 days probably. It's going to be outrageous. Now, maybe Major League Baseball ends up saying, you know what, not every team has to play 60 games and, we're going to, I don't know, take a winning percentage or something. But either way, it's going to be effed up. Okay, and so if we want them to get in the normal amount of games, they're going to have to play doubleheaders and they're going to have to play 7 innings because they're going to, those 2 innings here and 2 innings there might not seem like a lot, but those add up, especially when it comes to the pitching staff. And so it has to be done, unfortunately, for 2020. Doesn't mean we'll have to like it, but I guess I do have to accept it because safety first, as they say. That's all we got. Thanks for watching. Let me know your comments in the section below. I'm assuming everyone's going to be pissed off about this, but let me know in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff. We got a tournament next week. Big tournament. I'm planning on winning this tournament. Hopefully. We're going to try to win this tournament. But then I also heard that there's a hurricane moving up or something. I don't know. Something crazy will happen and all of our games will get canceled. And that's 2020 for you. We'll talk to you later.